The HAQAA Initiative, Harmonization of African Higher Education Quality Assurance and Accreditation, was funded in 2016 by the European Union in partnership with the African Union. This initiative has been established to support the development of a harmonized quality assurance and accreditation system at institutional, national, regional, and Pan-African continental level.
HAQAA Initiative stands for Harmonization of African Higher Education Quality Assurance and Accreditation Initiative, and it is designed to support the development of a harmonized quality assurance and accreditation system at institutional level, at the national level, at the regional level, and the continental level.
The initiative is implemented by a consortium consisting of the University of Barcelona, coordinator, the Association of the African Universities, the European University Association, the European Association for Quality Assurance in Higher Education, and the German Academic Exchange Service.
We're speaking of in excess of 50 countries, with a mix of Francophone, Lusophone, Anglophone countries, and of course Arab part of the continent. I believe it's quite diverse, with some very advanced quality assurance provision and some that are quite fledgling, that have just begun. So the needs are quite diverse across the continent, and I believe quite a lot of work still needs to be done to get all of these different jurisdictions up to the same standard.
The HAQAA Initiative is built upon the Africa-European Union Strategic Partnership, focusing on quality assurance and accreditation.
Harmonization really is at the core of the African Union's vision of an integrated, peaceful, prosperous Africa. And integration means dealing with borders as barriers to movement, to collaboration and association. And to be able to do that, to be able to move across borders as if they don't exist, there has to be some form of harmonization so that people from different countries, different institutions are able to talk to each other about higher education in terminologies that they can understand, so that a student can move from one university to another and what they have achieved as credit is understandable in the other university, so that they don't have to start afresh. Whatever you do in one university should count for something in another university, and that takes harmonization.
This HAQAA initiative is really an exchange of knowledge between Europe and Africa, between the implementing partners and colleagues here in Africa. I would say that Europe is also a diverse continent which has gone quite a long way in the harmonization of quality assurance, but it hasn't been simple or it hasn't been easy.
HAQAA is also committed to the Pan-African Quality Assurance and Accreditation Framework, PACAF, by enhancing continental collaboration in quality assurance across and between regional networks and through sharing of experiences between Europe, Africa, and other world regions.
PACAF, the Pan-African Quality and Accreditation Framework, it's a framework that brings together all these things we are saying, the issue of harmonization and the issue of quality. So what do we need within that framework to make it work?
One of the primary activities is the development of the African Standards and Guidelines for Quality Assurance. This guiding document aims to support higher education institutions and quality assurance agencies in Africa by implementing good quality assurance practices.
The purpose of the HAQAA is to make sure that the African continent speak the same language about issues of quality assurance. It will help to harmonize quality assurance in higher education in the country, in the continent.
We believe that with the initiative of the HAQAA, that is having African standards and guidelines for quality assurance, we can actually foster our harmonization process, and that way quality assurance is done at the institutional level, at the quality assurance agency level, and harmonized generally in the continent.
Another main activity is the realization of 15 institutional evaluations by using the African Quality Rating Mechanism as a key evaluation tool. The selected institutions from different African regions have the opportunity to participate in the self-rating AQRM survey, which is validated by international external reviewers through site visits.
L'AQRM, c'est un dispositif d'évaluation qui est subdivisé en deux parties. Une première partie d'évaluation interne et une deuxième partie d'évaluation externe. Donc il permet déjà d'avoir un regard externe. C'est ce regard externe qui va nous permettre de voir quels sont, je parle des établissements d'enseignement supérieur africains, quels sont nos points faibles, quelles sont nos forces et quelles sont les pistes d'amélioration. Donc il permet aux universités d'aller vers des standards de reconnaissance internationale. L'AQRM est construit conformément aux autres standards internationaux, à partir de domaines comme la gouvernance, les aspects financiers, les ressources humaines, les formations. Cet aspect-là est fondamental. Le deuxième point, évidemment, c'est que ce souci d'accéder à la reconnaissance internationale n'est pas lié seulement aux classements internationaux, mais aussi à la reconnaissance de la qualité des diplômes qui sont donnés par les établissements d'enseignement supérieur. Aujourd'hui, il y a un fort besoin de mobilité de nos étudiants et une forte demande d'employabilité, aussi bien dans le sud que dans le nord. Et c'est grâce à des dispositifs d'évaluation des performances des établissements d'enseignement supérieur qu'on peut avancer.
The support of regional organizations in Africa that are already active in quality assurance capacity development and harmonization is critical to the success of the initiative and to taking forward PACAF. CAMES, the African and Malgache Council for Higher Education, working in Francophone Africa, is one example.
Je pense qu'il y a beaucoup de choses à changer ou à intégrer dans le fonctionnement actuel du CAMES par rapport à ce qui a été donné dans le cadre du cours HAQAA, notamment pour ce qui concerne les ASG, parce que c'est une vision beaucoup plus globale. Et je pense que le CAMES va utiliser ces outils-là pour renforcer déjà ses outils, ses propres outils, et aussi développer des lignes directrices au niveau de son espace francophone des pays membres du CAMES.
Another main activity of the HAQAA Initiative is the training course. Led by a consortium partner, the German Academic Exchange Service, DAAD, the training course draws on both European and African trends and expertise, and has presence modules that take place in both regions.
First of all, the aim of the course was to develop a common understanding for quality assurance in Africa, and ensuring that policymakers in quality assurance are able to speak the same language when engaging in regional dialogue on quality assurance. Secondly, it was a forum for sharing experiences. African countries are facing similar challenges, yet approaches to address them differ. So this course enabled a dialogue to learn from the experiences of others and to get inspired from the solutions they found when addressing their challenges in their countries.
The HAQAA Initiative seeks to contribute and support the harmonization of higher education programs and the creation of a revitalized, distinctive, attractive, and globally competitive African higher education space through enhanced intra-African collaboration.
I can already see, I know across the continent there is already mobility of students happening. I'm from Tanzania. I know their students are coming from Tanzania, are going to study in Algeria, are going to Nigeria, are going to South Africa. And my hope is that the frameworks that we are developing at the moment will easily first the mobility of learners or students across the continent, because there will be easy readability of the award, of the qualifications, and the mutual recognition.
And I think this will be good for Africa. First of all, it is good for us to understand each other, to ensure that the graduates we produce can work anywhere in Africa, but not only Africa, in the rest of the world.